Good day, everybody. My name is Brandon Kelly. I am the crypto trader, and today I have a bit of an advanced discussion I wanted to have with you guys. It's called the Bitcoin bounce. So yesterday we talked about the Bitcoin bubble and how it was kind of pulling back and taking a break from the all-time highs it hit, really just setting up to go on another run. It needed to be broken down a little bit so it can be rebuilt and become stronger in the future. And so I think that's what's happening right now. And that's what we'll talk about today. First of all, I did want to thank everybody that's liked and shared this video with their friends. We have a lot of dialogue going on in the comments section. You guys are asking some really good questions. So it's really starting to come together. In so much that we even got 1,000 views yesterday. It's our, second day of putting videos out, and we got 1,000 views. So that's really exciting. Thank you guys for all the support. I'm glad I could be of some assistance to help you guys learn how this market works and make some money. So right now, if we look at Poloniex, if we look at this chart, this is more or less a continuation of what we saw yesterday when we made the video. We were about right here yesterday. We did go up a little bit, and now we went back down a lot. So what's coming next? If you know me, you know that I like to prepare for what's coming next instead of respond to it. And this is what I'm doing. Again, this is a little bit more of an advanced discussion. I'm going to be talking about some of these chart metrics. So if you're not really familiar with this kind of material, click back a few videos and learn some of the basics. So if we look at what's really happening inside this chart right now, we can see that this market has really moved. It's moved a lot, and it's moved quick. So right now, it needs to make a decision. We passed we're actually, it's funny, we actually right around that 1780 level I talked about yesterday, and now it has to decide: is it going to go down or is it going to go up? It looks like it wants to go up. So that's what I'm preparing for it to do. If we look at another chart right here, we kind of can see some of the schematics. This will be posted later. Just to give you guys reference, right now we're at $2,045 with all-time highs yesterday capping out around 2,600. So what I do on TradingView, how I bring these different levels in and how I make my decision, I zoom out. Remember, you always got to zoom out with time. You say, where did this thing come from and where is it going? So when we do that, we start right about there. We pull up that low right there. Now we have a pretty good area of support. We know that when Bitcoin gets down to that purple line, it should bounce, right? It can only go so low so quick. So when it gets down to that purple dotted line right there, we should expect it to bounce. And when I drew this thing this morning, it bounced almost perfectly off that line. I think where that red bar was at earlier today was right at that purple line, and it bounced. And now you can see, it still is bouncing up again. So this is good because this purple line is actually an uptrend line of support, which means that Bitcoin should not break through that line. And even if it stays on that line, we're still making money because this line is going up. Now we want to also look at where should we expect this bounce to happen, right? And in order to do that, we make another line. And so we jump in here. We go to the two most recent lows, right? Just to get a brief area. And so that's number one. And that is about number two. So now you can see we're setting up a new channel for Bitcoin to run in. I call it running. When you start a race, you run, you go fast, you go higher. So you'll start to get my logic. as you listen to more videos. And so you see that over time, this thing is set up to run in this new lifespan. In the other videos, this is exactly what I did. If you go out against time, you can see that, you know, these different levels still held true. If we go there and go there, you know, that set up a run level. So you can zoom out and zoom in however far you want to go. For this video, I'm gonna jump in really tight here. Because this is a trade I'm making today. I'm about to make some money today. I actually made some last night. When I sold everything, everything was red. I'm talking about it looked like Black Friday. So I got out of the market, probably right around there. And this morning when I woke up, you know, it was lower, which is good, which means I get more money from a dollar, more value from a dollar. Okay, so if we look at this trade right here, right? They did give me a little sell signal. I'm not paying attention to that because that came, you know, 2 days ago. What I'm looking at is this right here. We have the 3-day average. These are my different moving averages. If I'll make a video about that, but if you're familiar with moving averages, the green is the 3-day moving average, the red is a 13-day moving average, and the orange is a 179 DEMA. This is a exponential, like more of a quantified average. And this is, honestly, you will not find this on a video out there. This is the best line of support and resistance that I've seen for any cryptocurrency. Just in using this line, you know, you'll be pretty good, because when the green and the red cross it, you get out. You know, that is a pivot point right there. So for example, we look at, what do? We do that guy right here. You know, that green and that red were broke above the orange. We get in. You see that? Or I'm sorry, that would have happened right about there. You know, we get in. You know, we get in right at 2100. We ride it all the way up until it breaks through probably right about there. And that's 2,700. So it's really that easy. So I'm looking at these averages, right? I'm looking at where the lines cross, where they intersect, how they're going to be moving together. I'm also looking at the MACD. One thing I like about this trade right here is when you double click on this MACD, you can see that the negative volume that we had when Bitcoin was pushing down, guess what? That's pulling back. That's a good sign. That means this thing is ready to move. And also, we've broken our signal line. So while the rest of the world is still sleeping, I'm ready to make some money, because this thing is inside our signal line. It's gonna make all that money coming back up to zero. And once it crosses zero, the rest of the world is gonna wake up and say, oh, wow, Bitcoin's back up. Let's buy some more. And guess what? We make even more money when it crosses, because now it's ready to go on another roller coaster ride all the way up to the top. And so that's really the opportunity, guys. I think sometimes you're able to make a lot more money on the downs than you are on the ups, because while the world is sleeping and they don't know what's going on, you're up early making moves and making money. If you like this video, guys, please like it, share it, text it with your friends, subscribe. You know, I put out videos every day. I'm also going to be setting up a Friday giveaway to where I'm giving away some Bitcoin every Friday to our listeners who are on live on the air with me. So I thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Comment me, ask me questions, and I look forward to talking with you.